Right, problem solved. Fucking had forgotten. This is going on a bit. There we go. I forgot to unmute the sound for the headset on the other's PC, and it wasn't listening to what I was telling it. Anyway, how is everyone? Don't know who's about, who's not about. I also want to go back to listen to my own music. Right, I've got a few things to set up for this. This was an impromptu. Let's give streaming a try tonight. I thought, why not? Hello, whoever just joined. I had somebody joining. Just give me a second, because I need to use the phone at some point here as a camera source. I need to set it up as Epoch Cam. Right, so we need the good old stand. We need tripod. Probably should set them slightly apart. Hello. Hello. I don't know who's about tonight, who's not about. Right, so that's how high do we need to set Epoch Cam up to? It's been so long since I've used half this stuff. Oh, wrong button. Epoch Cam, come on. Don't be shy. Nobody else seems to be. I thought Matty would have been about by now, actually. He's normally lurking in the shadows. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Connected via Wi-Fi. Happy days. I have just done it, literally. Right. Right, that should. Oh, fucking hell, it's like an exercise this on its own. Right, we need to switch away from the PC mic so that I can move about and stuff. So, 1 minute. Whoa. Did that work? Yes, it did. It's giving you what? Evil what? Who? even though it's actually meant to be World of Warcraft music. So it's a song, a program called Pretzel Rock with royalty-free music, and this apparently is the World of Warcraft music. I've not actually listened to it. Do you want me to put on the GTA version? Let's see what it's like. It's maybe slightly better. I can't hear it. I don't listen to it. Because if I do that, I need to listen to myself, and I can't listen to myself and talk at the same time. It just really doesn't work. So, and I'm listening to more music that's not royalty free. Right, so that should be that. If Matty's text me, I can't read it, man. The fucking the phone's over there. Why is Touch Portal not wanting to work tonight? This is what happens if you don't use a computer for so long. It needs updated, and then you've got to try and work out why it's not working. We want to screen share. I'll screen share that. And if I make that full screen, that works. Just starting the music. Right, so that should stop that for going AFK. I can close that, and minimise the GTA music that's playing. You can let me know what it sounds like at some point. And up next is we need to do a scene transition. Are we going for talking scene? No, we're in the talking scene. It's the in-game scene, but I need to tell it that we want to turn that one on, I think. Yep, that's that one. And the C920 on. This is where it gets a bit janky because I've not tested half this in so long that I don't remember what works and what doesn't. And I probably should have went to the toilet before we started. Anyway, that's a totally different story. Matty, if you're about, where were you last night when we were playing GTA? Also, I think that camera needs a little sort of bit of property tweaking. It looks a bit faded and washed out just now. Going to video. Is that open somewhere else? No, I just don't see it. Nope. I don't need that. Minimise. I wish you didn't. I wish you didn't. Let's try going custom. Resolution 1920 by 1080. Go for 48 FPS. Is it that one? Nope. NV12, nope. YUY, nope. Any. Who joined? Hang on, deactivate, activate. Oh, broke it again. Let's just put this back to native. What does that say? Please run Camera Hub to use Epoch. Oh. Epoch. Hang on, is it Elgato or Camera Hub? HUD. Camera HUD. Elgato Camera HUD. Oh dear. Right, so that does work. Oh, you can change what lens you want it to use. That's kind of funky. That's to turn the torch on. Bit rate, let's go for high bit rate. Lens. Nope. Autofocus, probably a good idea. Auto exposure off. White balance. I think that's what I'm looking for. Right, okay. Let's minimize that a minute. Deactivate. Activate. I've already ran it. Why are you doing this to me? You worked a minute ago. Let's change that off of that settings. Go back to that. I hate technology. Dun, 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 dun. Right, it should run. I just need to make sure that it's plugged in for power. It's sort of in the right place. Maybe it needs to be angled up a bit, if nothing. Okay, that bit's okay now. This is where you get to see me pulling funny faces, trying to work out what the fuck I'm doing. Right, so that's fine. Why does it tell me then that there is no bloody source? Deactivate. Activate. Game capture, nope. That's the web camera. That's the Brio. It should be that one. Please run Camera HUD and use... I've got that open. I wonder if it's because it's running. If we close that, does it stop it? It doesn't. Why are you not doing what I want? I wonder if the Camera HUD's still running down here though. Hang on. It is. Quick Camera HUD. Activate. Please run Camera HUD. Okay. Ah, right, we're back. I want to take off the auto exposure because that's the thing that makes it look fucking more washed out than anything. And the white balance. Right, let's see if we can get this to work now. We are going to that desk. And I want to make sure that when I do the talking scene, right, so I need a wireless mouse, hang on. This is when I remember that I left my wireless mouse in my PC downstairs. Because I've got too many bloody computers in this house. Give us a minute. I will be back in a moment. I'll just mute the mic. I'll be back in a minute. Right, we're back upstairs. Oh man. Oh, I'm getting too old for this shit. What does that say? Allow this device. No, don't allow it. Whoop. Right, we now have our wireless keyboard and mouse. Or this. So we need to now plug that into the KVM. This is when I really start tripping myself out. Wow, I'm out of breath. Hey, cheers for the follow. How are you, Superman? Is it Mrs. Superman or Superman? Hang on, I need to double check the name. I don't know if it said Mrs. Superman or if it was just This is Superman. Ah, Mrs. Superman, hey! You're fab. Oh, here we go, it's working again. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I need to put new batteries in this. I just went down the bloody ladder. Do I have any batteries up here? I don't think I do. Right, hang on. I need to run down the ladder again. Give me a second. Oh. Fuck me, this is the best workout I've ever had. Fucking hell. Jumping down a ladder. Right, we've got batteries now. Right. Hey, we've got a mouse that works. What was I doing with the mouse? I need to offset that monitor so that I can actually see what the heck's going on over at that computer in a second. We'll tuck this chair in, because we're not going to be using it for the rest of the evening. Whoop, that's the charging cable. I need to watch I don't hit that. That's fine where it is. That'll need to go in the battery bank for charging later. Right. Put that there. And I hate to tell you, but you're going to be still on the back for about the next 30 seconds. Because I need to go to the other side. Oh, KVM! Right, let's transition. Happening. Sorry, we're in the middle of a transition scene there. Welcome to the stream. I'm not quite sure who joined, but hello. Right. We're getting there. Do I want the super deluxe fucking mat? I don't have a small one just now. This is just my rubber mat for working on. Look, I actually got a nice shiny cork mat a couple of months ago from IKEA, my favourite place to go and shop. It was in the bargain section where most of the stuff comes from. So I'm going to use it because it's non-static. Building on. Wow, I'm out of shape. Right, how are we looking? Apologies for the colour tone on the camera and the fact that that one's right in my face. I don't really want to move it up too much because we're going to switch so that you'll see downwards in a minute. I also feel as if either I need to shrink so that the waistline of that doesn't sit at my fucking testicles, but never mind. We'll deal with it at some point. We'll put stilts on it. I feel as if my bolts are about to sit on the table half the time. Right, put away my old tools because I was using these for another job earlier. I got a shock mount for my main main mic. So I've got the Elgato Wave mic. And I decided to treat myself and get the shock mount because I was sick of bouncing stuff. Oh, what t-shirt do I have on? Black, hang on. Give me a second. Oh, that's better. ish. Right. So, mouse. Squeak, squeak. Na 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 na. Yep. That's my full light, that'll do it. Right, so... What did I try and turn on earlier? I tried to turn on something. Oh, it's the PC build. I don't want that. We want to go to game scene. To the world. Right, so this PC is actually going to something in my guild. I need to get it ready before a social event, which is only in a couple of weeks' time. But I had to wait on a couple of parts turning up. So I've already started working on this. We done the prep work of this a couple of days ago, done it off camera, by removing thermal compound paste off the CPU block, cleaned up the motherboard, cleaned up everything. Used some isopropyl alcohol, take in about it, get it nice and clean. In terms of parts, these are all second-hand parts I had that were sort of sitting spare. Now, I've got two choices when it comes to the power supply. I can either take a power supply out of a build I'd done a while ago, which didn't cost me anything for the power supply, but the only thing is it was all wired in. So I already have this one built. This was going to be my home PC for running Plex and stuff. So as you can see, I've already done all the wiring loom in this. So I'm unlikely going to take this power supply out now, because I've already done a lot of work to tidy that up and whatnot, as you can see. So nice and prepped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my other power supplies, one of my many, which is in a box. Just a box. If anybody gets the reference, tell me please, because it is one of my favourite games ever. So, power supply. It is a bronze rated power supply, which means then that it's efficient enough. It will last the components. And this is 600 watt, which is more than enough power for what this is going to be running. So we'll stick that over there. Ooh. My bum's itchy. That's unusual. I need to consider to put in more USBs on this as well, because the motherboard itself has a total of 4 USBs on the back. So you've got 2 USB 2s and 2 USB 3s. However, I did pick up a small cable off Amazon, which will connect down in the bottom for the USB header on the motherboard, which is USB 3. And that will be used for this here. And that there then connects onto 2 USB 3s that are in the case. So, first job, let's get a pair of Nitros gloves on, because I hate putting fucking fingerprints everywhere. So, a pair of black nasties. And hello, welcome along to the channel. We are currently doing a PC build. It is all second-hand parts. It's not a fucking massive build. It's certainly not like my limited edition Horde case. For him that plays World of Warcraft, yes, I'm a Horde player. Team Red. Although I do have a limited edition Alliance case. My plan at some point was to put an Intel build in it, so Intel with the blue case and AMD with the red case. AMD's in my current build anyway. Somebody tell me, does this camera setup look okay? As in, the small camera being the front on one and this one being the top down. And is the top down actually of much good to use? Can you see okay? Do we need to move it? Maybe need to move it slightly. It's a bit off-centered now. Please don't tell me I've just fucked that up. I think that's okay. Happy days. Right, so This here is the case. This is a repurposed case. It's a second-hand case. It cost me a couple of quid. In terms of doing the build, I'm probably going to do the power supply first, then plug in the motherboard. This doesn't have much in the way, so you can't take the back plate off, so it doesn't have much in the way of being able to do cable management. All the cable management is going to have to be stored up in the top here, out the way. And because it's a non-modular power supply, so it's got an umbilical cord that's fucking got all the different connections on it, it means then that they all just need to get sort of stored up in the top. We just need to get some screws. What's that offer? That's a side cape for that other one. I don't need that. Hard drive screws, fan screws. I'm going to need some fan screws in a minute. One. Yeah, go with a nice shiny one. One. Whoop. Two. Not that one. This is just my spare old parts. I'm not using new parts on this because it is just refurbed, repurposed. Grub screws, I need some of them. Come on. One. Two. Three. Four grub screws. I do have a mat somewhere, but I always forget where the hell I put things. What's the two black screws for? I think they're for that other PC. Tools. Ooh. Right, so that goes into there. In my head. I'm currently listening to, I think it's Skeleton I'm listening to actually. Band I've not listened to in years. Unfortunately you can't listen to it because there's some really janky copyright shit with music on YouTube and Twitch, and we are live on both. Right. This might be a bit tight and fitting in. Goes that extra little lug. And if we can just slot it in behind it. There we go. I don't want to torque these up because I just need it to grip it now. Just enough so that we can locate them. I'll slacken that one back off a little touch. Same with that one. Just try to get a bit of play in it. Something else we do. There we go. Oh. What's he up to? Don't tell me he's in his bed again. He was in his bed fucking at 6 o'clock the other night there. Right, that's that done. Right, so here goes the umbilical cord. We don't need all of this stuff. I will need power for the GPU, which is that one. We need the power for the motherboard, which is that one, so I need those two. We need power for the SSD, which is this one. That is... Hello. He's driving his probes. Right, so I don't need that one. So we're going to zip tie that up inside. I'm going to use that zip tie, that's a recycled one. Right, so I don't need that one at all. I do need power for the Molex, so that will be not that, not that. Where the fuck's the Molex power? Don't tell me this. Ah, there it is. Yeah, that will have enough reach on it. Right, so that'll go into that, and then that'll be able to go down there. That's going to pin the top there. Along with that. The fire. Right, I can tuck. Tuck that up in there. So we're not putting a disk drive in it because nobody uses disk drives anymore. However, the cables in there, should there ever be the requirement for the person this is going to fit a disk drive, then you'll have the ability to do so. I'm going to tuck that full cable up in there just now. And you killed a hard drive at work. How do you kill a hard drive? Like, how's that even possible? Hard drive disk, I can see if you put something like a magnet next to it, that will really fuck up a hard drive. As in not solid state, hard drive disk, HDD. Actually, you could do it with an SSD as well. Yeah, magnets will fuck up anything. Yeah, if there's anything magnetic near it, it will certainly do that to it. Right, IO stuff. Add OS. That probably means that it was an SSD, solid state drive. So one of these. That's only 250 gig, but yeah, most operating systems run off solid state drives. Right, so I'm going to do most of this build out the case. So I prepped the case for power. And let's get the motherboard in, so that I can see what's going on. Hey, shorty. Right, so RAM, we are using, this is made by Micron, and I want to say it's 204, oh no, it's 266 megahertz, so it's slightly faster than JSOC's Benchant. That's the wrong way around. See, whenever it comes to putting RAM into a motherboard, everybody's always scared that they're going to break it. However, see, as long as you're firm but fair with it, it slots in just nicely. Hopefully you weren't looking at my half ball patch at the top of my head there. In case you're wondering, that's Omega. She's just got a weird name on here. Cars next week. What car are you getting? I've got a wish list. Apparently I've got a wish list on Amazon if anybody wants to check it out. Please feel free to tell me what's actually on it, because I've got fucking no idea. It's been so long since I looked at that thing. I bet it's got the shock mount on it that I fucking bought myself the other day there. Grandland. Who makes that? Right, we need to put thermal compound on and put this on. I want to have that way. Vauxhall. Vauxhall's a good make actually. What was your last one? The last one was that fucking fake MG. I mean, MG stopped getting made years ago. Ah, okay. Are you having wee fucking secret messages in the background? Right, so that goes on there. That's the header for that. DD. So, thermal compound paste, we're using the HY610 stuff. Some thermal grease. Bridgeton. What the fuck do you guys get up to? Right. How much is too much thermal compound? What do you think? Look, there's so many debates about this in life. About how to apply thermal grease to a CPU. People tell you, oh, you need to spread it out, and you need to do this way, and you need to do that way. I've never had to do it in my fucking life. Right. The idea is that thermal paste should be spread evenly across the top of the CPU. And as long as it's enough to give it enough coverage and evenly distributed, then you're good. I mean, you can put it in the thing machine if you want. Right, that's that one locked. I think that's locked. That's locked. So the arrows face outwards on this. Click. Right. That's that part done. I'm going to do some of this cable management on the outside again, just simply because there isn't much space inside the case. I mean, was there not a couple of you talking about it the other day there? I don't remember. I mean, if that's what you want to geek out over, then go ahead. I'll just mute the channel and hide it. Right. That's that bit done. Time for a drink. I mean, there is a not safe for work channel if you need to use that. Right, hang on. Hang on. Talking scene. Let's bring this back over. Right, I need a second. I'm going to have a drink. So we've managed to assemble the motherboard, which has got the RAM on it, the CPU, and we've put the cooler on it. It's just a standard Intel cooler. Nothing big and fancy. Also, if there's anybody in the channel that's not currently following me, I would appreciate if you do, especially if you're for the guild. I would like to get back into streaming a bit more. The thing that puts me off doing it is the amount of energy that it takes me. And having Crohn's is quite energy sapping, so I don't always look particularly great. And I really don't want to be sat in front of a camera and never look like hammered shit. Which is quite... Hey Frosty, how's it going, man? Are you coming to play GTA later, Frosty? We'll offload your businesses, because we didn't get to do yours last night. By the time you went off, it was quite late. So we've done Omegas and Brags and Mines. It's just yours left to go. Happy days, mate. Right. So we've done the motherboard. We've prepped it. We need to get them built up then, man. We need to get you some more businesses. Yeah, but we done yours the night before, so we done Mines and yours 2 nights ago. We done Bragg's last night. Yeah, so we've got Frosty's to do. Frosty's next. I would say do Matty's, but he fucking hasn't got anything in them. He doesn't resupply them. He really needs to start doing it though, so that we've got an extra business on the go. Oh yeah, we done your documents, didn't we? Yeah, that was 2 nights ago. Right. So we've got the CPU, we've got the cooler, we've got the RAM. I just need to now start putting it into the case. So that's the next job. I need to go back to that screen. Yeah, I remember now, Frosty. I remember now you've said about it. Right, we'll put that over there. Whoop. I just hope all these parts work. If they don't, I need to come up with a new plan for all this shit. Because I need to have this ready for 2 weeks' time. Right, so I'm not going to wire this in just yet. I'm not going to screw it in, I should say. I am just going to surface lay everything. And that's simply because I want to be able to plan out where these are going. Where's the square hole? Is there a square hole? I don't have an Iowa shield for this either, unfortunately. Square hole, bottom corner. No. There we go. Right, so that can go on there, and that will feed round there. I can zip that over that side. Apologies if I keep putting my big fucking fat head in the way. That's going on there. Yeah, do you know what? Actually, let's mount the board. Hard drive screws. Nope. They're not hard drive screws. These are 6 mils. Actually, is it those ones or is it the... One, two, hang on, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it doesn't make contact with that bottom one. Right, so 5 screws. That's 2. What ones was I using there? Yeah. 2, 3, 4. 5. Let's go with those ones there. I don't need that big fucking one. You're alright, eh? Whoever just joined. Feel free to say hello. You don't need to. We're just about to put the motherboard in. Right, so that goes down into there. And oh, that's a great song, just going, you just can't hear it. Stop hating and find the good reason. I know I can't sing before MD bloody says it. And do you know something I don't give? Hang on. Nope, wrong screwdriver. Oh, actually, no, that's not the wrong screwdriver. That's the right one. I really need to get a magnetic screwdriver. Oop. I've actually got really good tech tools. I just don't use them because they're too fiddly for my sausage fingers. So what's everyone else up to tonight? What's people doing with their Friday? Oh shit. It's Friday, isn't it? I kinda get lost with days. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't wake up till like 4 o'clock this afternoon. Don't know why. I'm assuming, Frosty, you were at school. Actually, have you finished your exams yet? Right, these don't need to be fucking torque, they just need to be secure. The amount of times I've seen people ranking these in, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Right, so that's the motherboard secure. That's a spare screw. So am I still waiting? Did they run off at once? Is there they went and done an Omega? You're all in the toilet. If you have, then you need to take your phone with you because apparently Omega takes her phone and her headset, so she listens in her headset and types in her phone. whenever she's in the toilet. As we discovered last night. Right. Does anybody else do that? Like, wear their headset to go to the toilet whenever they're on Discord? Right, that's that part in. Do you know something? We can do a little bit of cable management with this. How the fuck did I end up with that screwdriver? That's not the one I pulled out. Let's just... Actually no, I'm not going to. Because it means that if it ever needs any work done to it, I would need fucking... We can just do tucks. Yeah, that works. We just tuck it. We'll do the TV special. This is where something that would affect that. Don't ask. It's a RuPaul thing, apparently. Who's got the best tuck? That's Matty, he's good at that one. Or good at judging it. Right, that's the big umbilical cord. I might as well put this on. So this is the hard drive header, and we'll put that on to SATA 2. Actually, what's the transfer rate of that? It doesn't say. However, it's on now. And it's got a red cable in it for the hold. I want to feed that up in there. That is the front panel on off, I think. That's that one there, that's the audio. That's what I was looking for. Actually, let's just speed that in the back of that. And again, we can just do a tuck down there. That's the HD audio. And if we just wait out a second, we'll put that in behind that cable actually. I'm assuming I'm still online, I've just not been talking to myself all this time. Although it wouldn't be the first time I've been talking to myself, to be fair. Right, that's that one in place. Right, that's that one done. The next one, right, so we need the power. Ah, here we go, hang on. What's that one? That one's not labelled. I think it might be for up there. That's USB. Hang on, is that where the power button is? No, it's not. So that's not for there. What have we got in there? That's got a headphone jack in it. Speaker, maybe, no. That's USB ports, it's not that. So that's the USBs, and I bought a special cable for this, which is somewhere. Why don't I leave things in prominent places? I'm pretty sure I've got ADHD, by the way. Just putting that out there. Nope, that's not it. That there is front panel I/O switches. Power LED. Oh, I need a pair of glasses for this. This is my last resort. That's power switch. Power LED. Oh, I need a pair of glasses. I need a magnifying glass. Come back to that then. I'm trying to work out. That's for a fan. Is that meant to be the speaker? I might be better actually. Give me a minute. Look at a picture. Thinking you. I need to jump back to my main PC a minute. I need to bring up the motherboard because I forgot any PC parts picker because I've got it in there. I need to check where the ports is because my eyesight's not good enough to be able to see all the way down inside. That motherboard. Right, so there's the name of it. Into pieces, this is my last resort. Let's have a look. I just need the user documents. Upgrade, nope. Try it this way, nope. Where is support? Here we go. Losing my mind. Manuals and documents. English. That saves me trying to squint. Panel 7. Why does it not show what they are? System panel. This connects support services. Yeah, I know that's what it does. What I want to know is what's the bloody sequence of the panels. Let's talk about RAM. seating, which I don't need. I just want an easy illustration so that I don't need to squint and fucking screw my eyes up. Digital audio, 4-pin. No. Let's try using the magnifying glass. Nope. Why don't you just show me the front panel noise? Never mind. Anyway, we'll work it out by squinting in a second. Me try to work out what the front panel sequencing is. I'm trying to squint to be able to read. Ugh. Right, let's get back up. Let's get back round. Oh, I need to do KVM. Transition. Right. Ugh. So this is to do with the on-off switches on the front of it, and what I need to try and be able to see is the writing down on the bottom here. Hang on. So the top one is power LED. It doesn't say which is the plus and which is the minus. However, as a general rule, put the writing on the outside. And then the one next to it should be power button. Now, I'm going to go with the assumption that ATX switch is meant to be the equivalent of power. That bottom one is reset, and it's not a reset, because it doesn't have a reset. So that would be that. So let's see if we can make this a bit neater. Let's bring this up round the bottom there. So power switch first. I mean, worst case scenarios, I got these the wrong way around. I just need to bloody swap them about. But I dust in there still. Is that fan going to fit? It's not. I need to find a smaller fan. I need an exhaust fan. Well, I don't need it, but it would be nice to have it. Right, just bring that back round. So I've put the front panel I/O switches on. Next is this little thing. I picked this up on Amazon the other day there for a couple of quid. And this is for additional USB support, which is on the front of the case. And then under that one. So that goes on there, and we can slide that up in to the top where the disk drive bay would have been, since we're not using it. Actually, let's drop them in behind that. So let's just unplug them a second. I'm going to put it behind the CPU power. Then we can replug it, reseat it. And then we can tuck up in the top there in a second. Hang on, a bit janky now. Right, that's that one out the way. Time for this one. This is to give it front panel USB ports. Right, so that's that bit done. I'm going to go under on that, again just for neatness. Right, I still need to work out, that's meant to be, I'm pretty sure, the audio. It's either the audio, which actually it isn't the audio because the audio is that one. That's for the USB card reader, which means that it would go into probably a USB slot. Which would be that down there. It's for the card reader. So we work off the USB header. Right, so we've got our front panel, power and LED connected, which is them. We've got our umbilical cord, we've got our CPU power, we've got headphone jack, card reader jack. That's going to be for the hard drive, which is here. That's a hot swap bay. The only thing left to go in is the hard drive itself, which is this one, which will just slide in to chassis bay. Like so. The power for it is going to be this one. Someday. And that's going to power the operating system. And let's try and get this to the umbilical cord up in there. It's not really one I want to use down there actually. Me. Better be that Molex up here onto that, and this one going down the bottom. That way there is always a second power down here if there's ever a second hard drive to be fitted. I'll be able to secure that with a little zip tie in a couple of minutes. And we can connect that Molex cable onto this Molex. And then there just all gets bundled together. And it goes up in the top into said disk drive. What's everyone else up to? Apart from listening to me talking utter nonsense about PC parts. And I've just busted my gloves. You gotta hate it whenever you bust it. I've actually bust both of them, so let's change them. Hands are getting sweaty as well. I'm going to clean them with some alcohol rub. Chilling what? Who? I got half of that. Gotta love the smell of rubbing alcohol. As long as you don't mix it with bleach, then you're fine. Ooh, what we're having. What's in the dinner menu? It's a very English phrase as well. I'm going to have tea. Ugh. Maybe the rubbing alcohol wasn't a good idea. It's left my hands all dry and fucking... Jesus fuck. That sounds nice. Right. Note to self. Don't clean my hand rubbing alcohol and then try and put a pair of gloves on. Look. Fucking hell. It's like a wrestling match here. And the gloves are winning. Maybe I should have mixed it with bleach and sniffed it first. Haven't you seen Matty yet? He loves these kind of jokes. Right. We end up with it skin tight in one bit and then the bloody fingertip hanging out. And we just rubbed it. Oh well, never mind. We'll go gloveless. I don't have any natural oil on my hand just now, so... Right. The hard drive, I need the SATA cable, which will go to SATA port 1. I'll use a right angle block to come off it. And I'll drop down under the power lead, take it on to socket 1, because I eyeballed this up earlier. And Just do a tuck underneath there for that. I'll not put the hard drive in. So the hard drive itself is in a cage, which is part of what's called a hot swap, which means it can be swapped in and out. I do have the ability to add in some extra USB slots should they be needed, but I don't think they're needed because it's got 4 in the back and it's got 2 in the front, so that can get put back into the spare parts cabinet just shortly. Next up is the GPU. It is not got integrated graphics support on the die for the CPU. Click, that's that in. Just needs a couple of screws. Hard drive screws, nope. It's these chunky ones here I need. Case screws. Do the locator screw at the top first. That's one in. So I think it's actually maybe that one. So in terms of support, it's got a DP and a HDMI, so that means whatever monitor they've got, they can use either one of them. They should have one of them. I need to actually ask that question at some point. And then that goes on the end here. And tuck in the back here. Right, that should be it. Pretty much built. The only thing it doesn't have is a hard drive. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the SATA drive just now and the power for it, because I'm going to try my test operating system that I use. It's a lightweight operating system just to make sure that this actually has power. So we need a power cable. Check. We need a HDMI cable. Check. And we need a keyboard and a mouse. There's the mouse. Put that there. And there's a keyboard. Put that over there. So this is going to be the moment of truth. Is it going to get power? And is it going to post? I'll turn it back around in a second so you can see all the whirly parts inside it. I just want to be able to plug that on there. Do it with a spare plug. We do it with a spare plug. And it's in the off position, that's good. Put that in there. Monitor. Oh, happy days. I've actually came prepared with this. I've actually got my cable for the little monitor here. I could actually set this all up so that you can watch it, but shrink. I want to be able to see what's going on, not yours. That's the desk lamp, I don't want to hit that. can go there for the time being. Oh. Ba-ba-ba. Wake up. So this is just so that I can test that it's going to post. This isn't me putting windows on it, that's a conversation for later. Windows. And I want to also test out, not that one, this front USB at the same time. Right, so that's in. We will put the rocker switch for that on. We put that monitor on. We put that on. Happening. We're about to just watch me blow everything up now. Okay, so that doesn't power up. Or did it? Okay, it has. It's just that that didn't light up. I might need to look at that. I thought the light on this would illuminate. I might need to change that around. So we've got something going on. That's HDMI 2, is it on that? I don't think it is, I think it's HDMI 1. Oh, that won't post in the back. Right, let's just switch that off a second. So it's power on, not posting. Now that could be the graphics isn't posting. If it is the graphics, I'll look at that separately. Oh, now which one is a power LED? Let's try just turning that to face the opposite direction. Ba-ba. Wrong slot. Right, that should be that one. Let me try putting that into there. Reconnect the umbilical cord for the power. Switch that on. And we've got a light now. So that's the right way around. That's powered up. That's definitely powered up. We just need to get it to post. Is this where we discover that this graphics card wasn't working? Was that the issue with this? Because everything else is powered up. It just doesn't seem to have any display. Is that why we don't use this graphics card for anything anymore? I'll leave it for a minute. That's interesting. Why would the USB ports not have any power? We might need to do a detection remedy of fault situation. Test the graphics card, test the RAM, and then come back and circle around it. I'm pretty sure the CPU works. CPU did work. Right, let's cycle round. Switch that off a minute. Do. I think what I'll do is I'll set this off to the side a minute. Oh dear, I need to sit down for 5. Oh. What's everyone else up to? Whilst I take a moment to sit my backside. How long have we been on as well? An hour and a half. This is the thinking face. Let's try to work out where I can't control my main PCs because I've alt tabbed over. Right, I don't need that. I want to just check something. I need to have a look at the pins and stuff as well, which is something I'll need to do off stream because it's a sort of long and boring process, but that's something for later. We know that it's getting power. I want to check the graphics card before I do anything. I might even check that I've got the... oh no, power switch is on because it's getting power to the board. So it's got to be something from that point onwards, which is... everything's getting power, and it powers up. It might be worth actually fitting a speaker to it, because then we would be able to count the number of beeps. The good old fashioned way of being able to test motherboards is count the beeps. Different beeps indicate different faults depending on the manufacturer. And it's actually a quicker way of being able to work out what the heck's wrong with it than spending the next 3 hours pulling up a lot of things. Is that an AirShock? It's not an AirShock. Save parts list. It's not that case. Add custom part. Nope. Save parts list. Inventory. H310. Add. Inventory. Add. Did I not save that other thing the other day there? Must not have. Right, let's go into Amazon. In fact, I think I saved it somewhere on Discord so that I could find it later on. That was in here sending me something. Is that there I want? Build. Right. I'm going to try adding a speaker onto it and count the beeps once I find the user manual again. speaker number 6. Where's number 6? Directly above. That's fine. Now I know where it is. Quite love it. It tells you where to attach the speaker, but it doesn't tell you actually what the beeps is. We'll check in a second. You're righty. Right, let's go back to it. I need to transition over. Oh, do that. I really should have checked to see if Matt had messaged in the meantime as well. I don't think he has. I need to turn that chair around. Sit still, sit still. Right, so let's do that. Where do I keep those bloody speakers now? It's one of these things that you don't ever really use anymore. Well, everyone just sort of bypasses them. Nope. 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 External paste, that's screws. Some bolts. Molex to SATA. Cable ties. Cable ties. What we got in here? I definitely have them. Somewhere. Here we go. Little magical speaker. That is a speaker, believe it or not. That's for my active PC. That was like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off a second. It doesn't state which is on and what's off on this. Put them in there. In there. I have a sneaking suspicion I know what's up. And if it is what I think it is, I'm going to have to spend a bit of extra time on this. Was this the K processor? If it's a K processor, it means it doesn't have graphics. However, that's not a real issue. It's not a K, it's an F. F was free from graphics. Right, I remember now. Right. So put them in, put that in, plug that in, give it some juice, throw that on. Listen to this. I think I know what the issue is. I think I know where to look. We're going anywhere. And that's one I'm going to do off stream because it's going to take me a lot longer to do that. And it's going to be messy. However, this needs to come out for a start. Thermal grease, love it. I need to get something to clean that with. Where's my rag? Oop. Sit that there a minute. I want a pair of gloves for this because this is going to be messy. Ugh. I need mold rag. Use the paint rag. Isopropyl alcohol again. And I will need a magnifying glass to check this in a bit. Because I think it's to do with the contacts of the CPU onto the motherboard. Because it's not posting at all. So that'd be the logical answer. Oh, it's the whole bloody grease off my fucking fingers now. Also need to get it off the block. On a slightly different note, we did use exactly the right amount of grease on the CPU. just enough application. And I'll use a little dinky screwdriver just to clear out the in between the fins. Who's still about actually? Who got bored and left? And who's actually been hanging around listening to me talking shit for the last 10 minutes? Well, the last hour and a half, to be fair. Did everybody disappear at once? Jesus fuck. That can go. I wonder what the weather's doing tonight. I was thinking about going kayaking over the weekend. I'm not sure though. I need to check. Where is the little bloody triangle in this thing? It's down there. And that's the way it was in. Yep. I need to check those connectors. I need to get a better look at these. I think one or two of them has been pushed. Oh, hello. No, it's not working yet. I think a couple of fins have been pushed down on the motherboard, and I need a magnifying glass to be able to see properly. Because I'm almost certain that some of these have been pushed at some point. And I just need to be able to see them better. Just to re-straighten them. I probably could. If not, like B&M or something like that, I'll have a magnifying glass to be able to see it. It's just I think a couple of the contact pads have been pushed at some point. And they just need to be realigned. I can see some of them sitting out of place. Like whenever you look at them at different angles, you can see it. Especially some of the ones around the edging. I mean, it's not a common thing to happen on Intel builds. However, there is, I think, one or two of them been pushed in the wrong direction, and I just can't quite see far enough to be able to straighten them for this angle. That, and I would need to get a little tool out of my other kit just to make sure I get them. I just need something to be able to see it better. So yeah, I'm going to work on the presumption that it's the contact pads on the CPU. And it's not a big deal. I can work with it, I can work around it. I just need to get the tools to do it. and then we can rectify it. Because that would explain why there was no beep beep from the speaker. So, we are going to finish up at that for this evening. We'll come back to this in the next day or two. I've got a couple of weeks to get this working anyway, so still plenty of time. Let's have a look. Oh, we're on the wrong PC again. So, talking scene. Where we go? Slightly disappointing that I'm not able to fix it right now, but it's not a showstopper. I think I know what the answer is. I will work on it. I just need to get some stuff to be able to see it. I need to get either a really strong magnifying glass, or I do have crafting magnifying glasses somewhere. I'll maybe dig them out, and that'll let me be able to look into it and be able to see it. I just need to be able to see the contact pads clearer. However, we've been going for just over 2 hours, so for our first stream back in a while, it's not too bad. I don't plan on being regularly streaming. It's community summer, and I want to get out. I want to go kayaking. I do want to take these with me. I've just not worked out how I'm going to do it. What I might do is pre-record some of what I'm going to do, and then stream it afterwards on return. It'll play as if it's a live stream, but it'll be delayed and there'll be no interaction because I'll not be able to answer live when it's pre-recorded. You get what I mean? It'll show us it's been live, but it's going to be recorded, I think, because the ability to live stream IRL stuff requires slightly more technology than I have right now, but I do have a solution, a workaround to make it look as if we're live when we're not live. I wouldn't be able to answer these anyway because there's no bloody way I can use the kayak and be able to read chat and stuff whilst I'm out in the water. We've tried it before, it was really, really difficult. I need to look at getting a body harness as well for the camera. Actually, maybe I don't. I've got a camera, I just need to get storage to be able to put the media onto it, and then a cable to put it on here. I'll work it out. Anyway, hang on, we're going to switch back to the other mic a minute, so I'll mute this one. We unmute that one, so there's going to be a different sound and tone. This is the Elgato mic, opposed to the Corsair mic. Put that in the drawer. Anyway, what's everyone else's plan for this evening? I'm going to the supermarket, I need to look out some parts. We'll leave all that there. We'll work on that over the next couple of days. And yeah, let us know what you're up to for the rest of the night before I end the stream, preferably. No one? I'll catch you in the comments. The stream will be running for a couple of minutes, so I have to tidy up anyway, so I will catch you in there. Oh, you got to play GTA? I haven't got to play GTA. Is Matty come to play GTA? Frosty, you were playing GTA. I see Frosty's playing Team Fortress 2 just now. I imagine Frosty will come and play GTA in a bit. Brag's playing World of Warcraft. Give him a nudge. I'll get you down in main channel in a minute.